My name is Rob, this is Sarah. This is our off-grid shed build. We bought some land with no hookup on the western slope of the Rockies here in Colorado. And if you've watched the previous video on our bus, we justified buying the bus because sheds were too expensive. So now you're thinking, well, this guy's full of crap. Sarah really wanted a shed. Why did you want a shed, Sarah?
Because we needed a solar system and a security system and more space to store all of his tools. They were not going to fit in the bus.
And snow removal equipment.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. We haven't been here in the winter before, but we should be getting a lot of snow here. And you can't really store a snowblower or anything inside a bus.
Not so much.
So yeah, we're going to show you how we did this. We've never really built a shed before. We did hire out most of the building of the shed because after pricing out the materials, we got a price that was just really competitive. And I had a bunch of stuff to do on the bus. And we are working out while we're out here. So this was a time saver, and it really didn't cost too much more than the bare materials.
Yeah, and they did a great job.
We're going to put a link down below to the guys who built this thing. They are located in Denver, so if you want to give them a shout, go for it. All right, so let's get to it. Time for a time lapse. No more lake. It's still a little soft, but it'll dry out. I'm thinking maybe the bus either here or right there.
If we back it right up here, right? So that it opens that way. And then when we come with the van, park there, and we were talking about doing like a fire pit in the middle this winter.
Look over there.
I have a shed.
She shed.
We shed.
Heard it. All right, why don't you tell us about this shed, and then we're gonna get after it and see if we can finish it before the rains hit.
So it's an 8x16. We had 3 windows ourselves that we brought and he put in for us. We went with a steel door upgrade to make it watertight. We also did a steel roof because of the snow. We want that to, you know, heat up and slide off. And then we did vapor barrier around the entire thing, the, you know, the roof, the walls, the floor. We also did the cedar siding upgrade. So this is not your typical shed siding that comes pre-primed and then you paint it. This is just actual wood, and so we're gonna stain it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. They did a great job, really great to work with, and it looks awesome, I think. So.
I think it's gonna look more awesome really quickly here. You ready?
Too, yes. Yeah, we've used this before on a couple other things and we really liked it. It's the Cabot Australian Timber Oil Mahogany Flame.
Normally there's a little bit of a competition on who can be a neater painter,
By
and I would say
we mean he just likes to mock me for being not a neater.
I would just say I win every single time.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
And you not only don't win, you actually fail.
I objectively, yes, fail. we don't.
Looking good. Shed looks nice too. Right?
Yeah.
Once you see both sides done, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, that looks
Like,
really
oh.
nice. Total mud pit. Luckily, the bus is not sinking yet. The shed is soaked and half stained because we ran out of stain, and then it rained for 12 hours. And we're starting a little gangway of planks to get to the bus because this is just...
Oh my god. Wait, I need a better angle of this. It does not do it justice. Do the foot model thing. Oh my god.
So our whole place is just like
Just mud.
so mud. So what we did is we went around town salvaging some wood. We found this nice shelving unit for $0, and I'm gonna
favorite number of dollars.
and I'm gonna smash it up with a sledgehammer until we get some more planks to build a little road from the bus to the shed. And I don't think we're gonna be parking the van up there again this trip because it is real soft up there. So it's draining, but it's just, there's nothing to that dirt. It's just dirt. There's no rocks. So it was raining here this morning, and again we ran out of stain last night. So we drove far away. We spent all morning driving to go get some new stain, which is the same stuff, supposedly. It's a Cabot Australian Timber Oil Mahogany Flame, which is what this is. And even though the cans match, it's now a lot thicker, and it's going on like paint, not stain. The color isn't the same. And then I started looking at it. Everything looks the same, different SKU. So for some goddamn reason, they're selling this stain in different parts of the country that are different colors, even though it's the same name. So that's cool. So that means that this will never match. And also it didn't go as advertised. I mean, again, according to the can, we had enough to do this whole thing with 2 gallons, and it didn't even come close.
Okay, so Rob's very frustrated that the products don't match, and I'm not thrilled about it, but I do think that it's gonna look okay because we'll do this whole wall in the new, slightly thicker one, and I'll just try to thin it a little bit more in the way I brush, and then we'll try to thin it out to blend in the other side, the part we didn't get to. And worst case scenario, it's a shed, and I love it, and it's gonna be a good home base for us, and it's fine. It's fine. Okay, well, it's done. And I don't know, especially considering we thought it was going to be two-tone for a little bit there. I think it turned out really, really well, and I am happy with it. And also the staining part is done. We'll do the trim tomorrow because I'm tired. I love it. I'm really happy with how the trim turned out. This is all Rob, all his aesthetic, right down to painting the door frame, which I was like, who paints a door frame? No, that's silly. It looks so much better. Looks really good.
So what's kind of funny, we talked about this, is that we have these ponderosa pines and a green roof, and then the trunks of the pines are kind of reddish. And then we have a lot of slate.
And all this shale, yep.
A lot of shale, I guess, for the dark gray. So we basically, the color palette is from around here.
It's very natural. We like it. It's good.
It looks good.
Yeah. Did you show this? I drained from under the bus by making a small trench that drained the lake that was under the bus. I just mirrored what our contractor had done, basically, in my own. So.
Nice.
Yay, ingenuity. It also hurt my ribs. It was very hard work and I don't feel good. I need a hot spring now, Rob.
Okay. In here, just as an update, if you have not seen the episode on the solar installation, the Renogy solar controller and the Ampere Time self-heating lithium batteries, we still need to figure out how the hell to get these solar panels up on the roof. And I don't know what I'm doing yet because they are heavy. And we have the mounts up there, and we have the rails, and I'm not sure if I should mount the rails to the solar panel yet or what. So, yeah, don't really know what I'm doing. All right, one other thing we wanted to do quick before we finish skirting this shed was just make the foundations a little stronger. I pounded rebar next to all those pavers, and then we're just gonna mix up some Quikrete and goober it on there, and hopefully that'll help it not move around. Technically, I guess I should be using official shed anchors, but this is what I'm doing. It's better than nothing. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the shed build. We did have some trials and tribulations. I think it turned out pretty great. The thing that I am most annoyed about is the stain doesn't match because I don't know why. I'm guessing it's because of the VOC requirements here versus at home, but man, that's gonna drive me crazy. I'm hoping it just weathers and gets kind of beat up so we can put a whole nother coat of stain on it, and then we won't be able to tell.
I think that'll happen for sure.
We're gonna have more videos on this. If you wanna click up here, we're gonna be doing a solar system install and a security system, along with a couple other things. So yeah, click up here for the playlist.
Thanks for watching.
All right, stay tuned for the next one. Cheers.